Hello world, I'm an average Joe and I play games. And welcome to another Top 10 Tips. And today we're going to cover Top 10 Tips for Support Killstreaks. So the gameplay that you see in the background is me playing Domination on Bayview, one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty Ghosts. And we're playing a little bit of Domination, so I'm going to play the objective really hard in this game, and we're going to start out, and as a team we're going to jump into a lead, but then it kind of falls apart in the middle, so my teammates make what I would call some questionable objective gameplay, but I play the objective really hard. I don't finish with a great KD. I think I finish just barely positive, but I finish with 13 flag caps or some ungodly number of flag caps. So hopefully you enjoy it, and also throughout the gameplay I'll be using two different classes, both with support killstreaks on it, so you get to see a little bit of support killstreak gameplay in the background. So let's talk about support killstreak. So as you know, the support strike package is one of the 3 strike packages that you can run in Call of Duty Ghosts, and the support killstreaks can, they're predominantly focused on helping out your team or helping out enhance your ability to fight. They are primarily defensive in nature. And that guy with the riot shield, we just got him twice in a row, but he will troll me throughout the rest of this game. But we'll get him back a little later on in the gameplay. You'll see it's pretty sweet how we get our revenge. But where was I? So the support killstreaks are primarily defensive in nature, and they do not reset when you die. And so you hit to keep your kill streak going even after you die. And so I find running support to be the most useful in games where you are dying a lot, as I am in this game, because I'm playing the objective really hard and not getting a lot of support from my teammates. And so it lets me, it enhances my ability to support my team and to enhance my fighting ability without compromising or without me having to change my play style in the objective game mode. So let's talk about the first tip. The first tip that I have for you guys today is to know the purpose of each support kill streak. Sorry about that. My 3-year-old was calling me, so I had to pause the recording real quick. So where was I? So my first tip for you guys is each support kill streak has a purpose, and so know the purpose of each kill streak that you are running. These support kill streaks broadly fall into 2 categories. There's going to be score streaks that help out your team, and things like the Oracle or the Ballistic Vests primarily help out your team. And then there's score streaks that primarily enhance your ability to fight. So things like the Night Owl or the Recon Juggernaut or the Helo Scout. And because of that, you want to run complementary score streaks. So things like the Night Owl and the Recon Juggernaut are really good to run in combination with each other. Recon Juggernaut, you move a little slowly. People tend to try to flash you or throw grenades your way, so the Night Owl is going to protect you. Running things like the Helo Scout and the Recon Juggernaut on the same class are not complementary, because you're going to be spending so much of your time flying around in your helicopter and then calling in your Juggernaut that you're not going to be able to help out your team very much. My third tip for you guys is to use low support kill streaks on your specialized classes. And so, we all have, specialized classes that have, Ninja or Ghost on them, or, most people will run an LMG with armor-piercing rounds to shoot down helicopters with. It's always nice to run, the low support kill streaks on those classes to, maybe pick up a SATCOM or an ammo crate or, a set of ballistic vests while you're running around your support or your specialized class before you can switch over to your more normal classes. The fourth tip I have for you guys is that the Oracle is the most powerful support streak. So I run Oracle on almost all of my classes that have support, and it is a streak that it's the closest thing that we have to the Blackbird or the Advanced UAV from Call of Duty's pasts, or the Orbital VSAT. It's the closest thing that we have. I know you can, with 4 SATCOMs you can get that Blackbird ability, but it's so rare to get 4 SATCOMs as a team that the Oracle is going to be the closest thing. So if you're running support, make sure to prefer running the Oracle unless if you have a really good reason not to. The next tip I have for you guys is to save your support SATCOMs. One SATCOM in and of itself is really underwhelming. So what I do is I will save my SATCOM until my team calls in SATCOMs, or I will wait until I loop my score streaks. And so I'll wait until I unlock all my score streaks. I'm about to unlock my next SATCOM. I'll call in my first SATCOM, pick up a quick kill or two, unlock my next one, and then call that one in. That way I'll get that UAV effect instead of just the eyes-on ability of a single SATCOM. The sixth tip I have for you guys is to be careful when you run the Night Owl. I recommend not running the Night Owl on a class that you're trying to be stealthy in, or a class that you're trying to flank a lot in. Because that Night Owl kind of follows you above your head, it kind of hovers. It can give away your position. There's a lot of the times that I'll be running the Night Owl, and somebody will take me out, and I'll be really surprised that they knew where I was until I look in the kill cam and realize that they saw me duck around the corner. They didn't see me, but they saw my Night Owl following me. So be careful that that Night Owl is not for a stealthy class. The seventh tip that I have for you guys is to save ground jammers until you have something to actually jam. So I wait with my ground jammer. It's actually my second favorite perk behind the score streak behind the Oracle. I always wait until the enemy calls in a SATCOM or an IMS or a sentry gun. And the same goes with air superiority. There's so many times that I'll be playing and my team will call in an air superiority, and I'll look at the mini map and there's no chopper, there's no helo scout, there's no helo, there's nothing for the air superiority to shoot down. So it's always a little weird seeing my teammates do that. So make sure you save your ground jammer or your air superiority when they're actually going to be useful. The eighth tip that I have for you guys is that support squad mates can get weapons from ammo crates. And so you guys may know this already, but it will enhance the fighting ability of your support squad mates to give them the ammo crate, and they'll actually grab a weapon out of it. So one thing that you do have to be careful though is that I have seen my support squad mate go for picking up a weapon out of that ammo crate, and then they actually get taken out while they're grabbing a weapon. So that can kind of be counterproductive to
Juggernaut ready for delivery.
to what you're trying to accomplish. So just be careful if you see your support squad mate going for a weapon in the ammo crate, give them a little covering fire. The ninth tip that I have for you guys is that in my experience, the Oracle or the Odin is underwhelming. So I've run the Odin in a couple of times, and I just feel like for being the kind of top of the support killstreak food chain, that it just doesn't do enough. In Modern Warfare 3, I would probably argue that the support, the high level or the high end support kill streaks were a little overpowered. So the what was it? The Osprey that dropped the care packages wasn't very good, but the EMP was just overpowered, and I feel like they probably made the Odin underpowered because of that. But I feel like they made it a little too underpowered. You can drop your support Juggernaut, you can drop a care package, but the ability to flash or to drop smoke is just not really worth a score streak point, particularly coming in later in the game. Now I will see, I've seen some people that will run the Odin, and then they'll wait and they'll call 2 Odins in back to back, so then they can get 2 support squad mates, the support Juggernaut squad mate. And, you know, I've tried that before, but I just feel like, so here we go. Here we're going to troll this this Riot Shield guy with our support Juggernaut. There we go. There's our revenge for all of the trolling that that Riot Shield guy gave us. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the, you know, I've done the double Odin thing, and I feel like by the time that you finally are able to call in 2 Odins back to back, it's late in the game, and you know, it's going to be rare that the game is that close that it actually is going to matter. And the last tip that I have for you guys is that there is no shame in running support score streaks. So, you know, you'll sometimes see some YouTube commentators that'll kind of, you know, scoff at running, you know, support score streaks, and you know, part of that is probably from the Modern Warfare 3 days when you could run the stealth bomber, and you know, there would be entire teams that would run nothing but, you know, support kill streaks and stealth bombers, and just, you know, call in 6, you know, or 12 stealth bombers throughout the course of the game. So that could be annoying, but you know, in Ghosts they balance the score streaks pretty well, and there's no shame in calling support score streaks, particularly in games like this where you know, not getting a lot of help from my teammates, having to, you know, die on the flag a lot, you know, facing a lot of, you know, 2 and 3 on 1 scenarios. You know, I ran support and, you know, was actually able to, you know, run through my score streaks. If I was running Assault or Specialist, then, you know, I would not go on the streaks that I would need in order to play, you know, this aggressively on the objective. That was a fail of a Simtex on that tree. So, so there you guys have it. There's my top 10 tips for running support score streaks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a comment and subscribe for more top 10 videos and other Call of Duty content. We will catch you guys later.